All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is week 8 of the VAH League Championship Series. My name is Revan. Tonight we have for you Every Villain is Lemons versus Very Average Humans. We have just gotten underway with the pick ban. Uh-oh, I have the pick ban not pull up all the way. Uh-oh, hang on a second. Let's go back to the pick ban. There it is. We have just gotten underway with the pick ban. Evil versus VAH. This will be game number 1. Early bands coming out. Echo for Evil and Senna. I forgot to mention my name is Revan CE. I will be your color, your play-by-play, your streamer, all in one extraordinaire this evening. So excuse me if there are some minor inconsistencies tonight, but we will do the best that we absolutely can with what we're dealt with. Right now I'm trying to get everything lined up perfectly. Alright, maybe I should do a little bit more zoom. Nope, not that much. Maybe a little less zoom. Nope, not that. Alright, as you can see, the early bands coming out, we have Echo, Olaf, Tristan on the side of Evil, Senna, Morgana, Vel'Koz on the side of VAH. Now, just a quick look into the standings here really fast. We have, we've crested the midway point, winding down the season, got about 2 weeks left to go. And in the standings of the red division, we have VAH sitting at 7-7, and Every Villain is Lemons sitting at the bottom of the table at 3-11. All right. So 2 teams that are really trying to vie for, these first round buys, having top 4. So Very Average Humans in a really nice solid position to do that, while Evil is on the outside looking in at the moment. But their charge to the top could start this evening. First 2 picks, Misfortune on the side of Evil with VAH picking up the Set and the Zaya. Very unsurprising. Pick. Set has been a dominant top laner across all professional levels and also across the VAH League Championship Series, as well as Misfortune. Zaya not seeing as much play, but she's starting to resurgence now that Senna has started to, kind of go to the wayside here the last few weeks. Let's see, chat. People in the chat, let me know if there's anything I need to adjust. So I'm trying to do multiple things at once here. Oh man, that needs to be adjusted right there. How do I make that go up? There we go. Nope, that's not how you do that. I can't move it. Can I move this up? Yeah, but it shows that then. Oh well, it's as good as it's gonna. Well, let's see. I will fix that momentarily, see what we can do about that. But in bot lane secured for Evil, we got Nautilus with the Misfortune, along with Mordekaiser for most likely the top lane. And VAH ending out their first round of picks with the Veigar pick. Really big priority mid lane. And they're going to go ahead and say, we don't want Ahri. We don't want that to happen. Very nice picks overall to start out. Also in the chat, if anybody wants to hop in to the caster's booth, I am more than willing to have somebody to talk to, so I'm not feel like I'm talking to myself all night long. But yes, VAH really wanting Panic at the Top Hat to not have that Ahri mid, and then the Alistar ban coming through, as well as the Vladimir, and we are waiting on the final ban from Evil. Just in a few moments. How do I fix this though? That's what's going to bother me. Okay, let's see. Zoom. No. So I do that. F11. Get out here. No, let's not do that. All right, so Evil is really targeting the support for the side of VAH. That would be Rafal, with their final 2 bans actually being for Alistar and Leona, so they really don't want to have to deal with those hard engage. But, you know, they try to ban out hard engage, but what does he pick up? The Blitzcrank. About as hard engage as you can imagine. And it looks like with the Vygar Blitzcrank, that's going to be a very nice combo to go along with the Set and Xayah. But we see Xerath coming out for the side of Evil. That is going to be Panic at the top hat. Even though he's not going to be able to get Ari, he will pick up the Xerath long range poke, so it'll be really nice to see how the Vygar is able to deal with this lane opponent right here. I cannot seem to get this to go correctly. Oh, maybe that's the trick. Let's do that. And then I'll adjust this. Make that smaller. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. That's closer. Alright, and to round out the picks, it will look like VAH Front Lash will get a Kha'Zix picked up for him. So, going top to bottom from both sides, it looks like it's going to be for the side of Evil. We're going to have Juice Me Mommy on the Mordekaiser. Jungle Allergic to Milk is going to be playing the J4. Panic at the top hat, like I said, is on Xerath. Chad Penguin is going to be on Misfortune, and rounding out their squad on the support, Boss Stones is going to be running the Nautilus. And for Very Average Humans, on the top side, Mayhay with the priority set pick, Opie grabbing the Xayah right out from under him, and the Vygar coming in for mid lane for This Is Lugo. And to round out the bottom side of the map, we have Blitzcrank support and Rafal, and not to be forgotten, roaming around the jungle, the Bug, Kha'Zix being picked up by Front Lash. It's going to be a really interesting game. Really interesting game. We are all ready to go. Let's see. How do I... There we go, that's good enough. Alright, we'll do it this way. Okay, capture, add. Still trying to work out some kinks here, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me, and we will get into talking about all of these things. Client capture is not capturing the client, so I need to figure out what's going on here. Hang on one second. Window. There we go. Now we're cooking. There we go. All right. Let's see. Got anybody in the comments? Hey, OPTSM fan. Thank you for changing. Thank you for changing that title for me, please. One caster is super loud and everything else is really quiet. Thank you for letting me know. I will adjust that. My mic volume is really high. Oh yeah, haven't adjusted the mic volume. Everything else is really low. Yeah, trying to add a little bit of also overlay question mark. Yeah, overlay wasn't working for some reason. The client capture thing frame was not built in, so I had to kind of create it myself. All right, both teams are locked in. They've got they got 51 seconds now to finish their loadouts. Really excited to see how this match is going to play out. And you know, knowing the two teams, statistically speaking, let me check out VAH really quick. Statistically speaking, they tend to really kind of go through, you know, the bottom and mid lane areas. At least speaking out their KDA with a really high jungle presence with Mayhay. So we'll see how that will go. But on the side of Evil, let me go to their stat screen real quick. On the side of Evil, yeah, it does look like they also kind of go through the bot lane with Chad Penguin, and that looks like it's going to be the play here with the Misfortune. If she can get down a bunch of really solid bullet times to pair with the Nautilus and ultis and Jarvan ultis, it's going to be really, really interesting to see how this game plays out. How are the levels now, by the way, General Dill? I need to add a noise gate on my microphone. Okay. Yeah, and also, now where did my, there it is. Hello. There we go. Oh, there it is. Also, talking about VAH, I'm really curious to see how Lugo's going to go on this Veigar. You know, Veigar's a really very strong pick, and with the Jarvan and the Nautilus, it's a lot of very, you know, kind of try to get in your face, and the Veigar really is going to be really, really important for, you know, having that disengage mechanism. But also they'll be able to pull out a bunch of picks with the Blitzcrank combination with the Veigar cage. So I'm really curious to see how the side of Evil is going to deal with that. So it really, and also it also just depends on how, you know, the Mordekaiser versus the Set matchup is going to go. You know, if Set is a traditionally long laner but strong laner, but you know also Mordekaiser is, and so seeing which one of those two people can get ahead and impact the game as quickly as possible is going to be absolutely huge. You know, because you know you're going to see the Xayah and the Xayah Blitzcrank. While that is a fairly aggressive combo, Nautilus and Misfortune, you can't count them out either. Nautilus's power in the laning phase is honestly second to none. So we'll see how this game plays out. Chat, any early predictions you got? And we are getting into the game right now. Let's us go ahead and hello. Why isn't the game coming up? Goodness gracious. Legends. For some reason, it's not allowing me to capture. When I get in the game, I'll pause it. We're having some technical difficulties here, folks. We'll get that straightened away as soon as we can. Pause right there. Once again, apologies for the delay here, folks. First time streaming this, so got some issues we gotta settle in first. Okay, game capture. There it is. Alrighty. And we are ready to go. Okay. Here we go. Let me make sure. Got tons of red pings going into the mid lane. Oh, I need to turn right team and left team on. Hang on a second here. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
All right. There we go.
Minions have spawned.
Hello, why haven't you shown up? I'm so sorry about this, guys. Got some technical difficulties. I'm gonna pause the game right there so we're not missing anything. Down here. For some reason, the names aren't showing up at the top. Go. That one. That one. Okay. Alrighty, we are good. Go now. All right, here we go. Good to go. Let me get rid of time controls. All right, now we have a blue side start for both junglers. It looks like Meihe's going to be taking his blue side with the help of his bot lane, and vice versa on the top side. That is going to be allergic to milk, helping out, or sorry, Panic at the top hat helping out counter spell. We actually have a substitute. All right, let me adjust these. That goes there, boom, boom. Goes here, goes there. All right. Just some early poke coming through. Early looking at the CS advantages. Panic at the top hat taking a lot of damage from front lash. Having to pop the passive, and he's going to walk away with about 200 health. And just as I was saying, Set was getting the advantage in the lane. There he goes. He's got a minion advantage. He's got a CS advantage. Oh, he burns the flashes going in. He got level 2 first, and so he was able to, you know, really press down on Panic at the top hat, burning both flashes in the top lane. So both junglers are going to be well aware of that and they're going to be looking to punish that later on. We see a slight early CS lead building for the bot lane side of VAH there. Sorry, for Evil, rather. Oh, fight going down in the bot lane. Nice Q from the Blitzcrank. Able to get damage down on the Chad Penguin. Both AD carries taking a little bit of damage. No flashes burned, however, so good job on the side of... Another fight coming out of the top lane for Panic at the top hat. He is so close. How low is he? How low is he? Oh, he is down to 20 HP. 20 HP. That is absolutely insane. Front Lash taking a few unnecessary damage hits from the tower there. But, you know, no harm, no done. Able to force back the Mordekaiser and have him have to TP back to lane. So overall, good start for the side of VAH. Need to turn my microphone down. It looks like Meihe is coming into the top to help out Front Lash, getting lots of damage on his Panic at the top. Remember, he has no flash, and that will be first blood for the side of VAH, going on to Front Lash on the set. But meanwhile, on the bot side, lots of damage coming down, lots of stuns come down. Flash burned by Biscuit Hat. Opie still wanting to fight. Flash EQ combo from Jarvan on Counterspell, not able to find the kill, however, and everyone walks out. Summoners burned on both sides, but more importantly, Flash is gone for the side of the VAH bot lane. More fighting going on in the bot lane. Allergic to Milk is just playing this lane so aggro. He's playing this lane phase absolutely as aggro as he possibly can, and it's really helped him out. They've started out to about a 6 CS lead, and no flashes on the side of VAH. So overall, you know, almost a 1,000 gold lead, about 800 gold lead for the side of VAH, thanks to the first blood in the top lane to Front Lash. But, you know, overall, no harm done on those fights on the bot side of the map. The first dragon spawns, and it will be a Cloud Drake for sure. So look to see the jungler start pathing there. You'll see Meihe already going to his bot side. Probably will get his wolves, maybe the Gromp, and then look to head that way. But it does look like the side of this, the support for the side of Evil is going to go there and lay some vision down, because they know that, you know, dragon's up, their jungler is back, so they're going to be looking for something on that side of the map. But, you know, with Opie so low, it's really hard to look for anything. Maybe we'll see Meihe go for gank there. Here he comes, heading in. Oh, nice flash from Allergic to Milk to get out of that one. Very good job on the side of Allergic to Milk to avoid the Blitzcrank Q. But, you know, flash down on the side of the Evil support. So very nicely done there to kind of even the playing field. Front Lash just continuing to build his lead in the top lane. He has level 6, and they're going in for a huge trade. Front Lash going in. Oh, what a nice body slam onto Panic at the top hat. Haymaker coming down. Front Lash getting his second kill of the game, extending his CS lead to about 200. And how do I do gold? That's not it. That's not it. How do I see gold? X, that's right, X. And he has already started with a 1,000 gold lead over his opponent. Not the start you want if you're a Mordekaiser going against the set. Not a start you want if you're anyone going against the set, to be quite honest. So very nice stuff from him indeed. And we see Meihe still on the bottom side of the map. You know, the dragon's up. So this would actually be a fairly opportune time to come down for a gank, because it doesn't look like Evil has any vision down in that river. Just to clarify, oh, that's the wrong one. Just clarify, yeah, Evil has 0 vision, even though they're pushed up. They have no vision in the river, so we don't know where Meihe is at. There are some pings coming through to say, hey, be careful. The enemy jungler could be bottom side of the map. And indeed, he is lingering in the shadows. has seen much action in the mid lane, so let's go ahead and talk about them really quick. You know, Xerath into a Veigar, it kind of takes, well, small fight happening in the top lane, not much happening out of it though. But, you know, Xerath's long range is, we have a, can have a pause here. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're good. Anyways, looks like in the mid lane we're gonna see something. Got Meihe lying in the wings for the Veigar, or for the Xerath to stick his head out. Let's see what happens here. Looks like nothing's gonna happen, and Meihe's gonna path towards the bottom side of the map. Pretty smart move to do because Jarvan is right there, and they're gonna spot Meihe. He needs to be really careful here, because if Evil sees him, they can just turn right around. And meanwhile, in the top lane, Panic at the top hat getting away with just under 100 HP. The Xerath ultimate able to repel Front Lash away and kind of discourage him for going even further. But, you know, all that skirmishing going down on the bot side, not really going to amount to much. No summoners look like they were burned. Oh, and here is the pull from Allergic to Milk. Remember, he has no flash. He will go down to Opie. And oh, here comes the Jarvan. Ultimate burn for Xayah. She's able to get out, but there's the Cataclysm. Opie stuck between a rock and a hard place, but TP coming in from Lugo and Front Lash, double TP. Front Lash gonna go on to counter spell, and he's going to take him down with a haymaker. And oh my goodness, this is just a bloodbath. Overall, a 2-for-1 with a Cloud Drake to boot. My goodness gracious, VAH. Having their way in this early game.
Red team has slain the dragon.
We have a momentary break in the action. Looks like Front Lash is going to pick himself up a turret plate before backing and then heading back to the top lane to a Panic at the top hat who's been, you know, kind of comfortable, to say the least. Uh-oh, maybe? I guess he's not going to get the back off. He's probably, I bet he was looking in the store. It happens. It happens. But I bet Panic at the top hat is kind of enjoying his lane opponent being away from the action for a little bit, allowing him to get a little bit back. And he, Front Lash, okay, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, you know. He is just backing just way too close to the enemy, and as a result, Panic at the top hat is just able to get this lead and kind of chip away at it. Even if it's chipping away slowly, he's chipping away at it nonetheless. It looks like Front Lash will be able to get that back off. So props to him for trying to do that. We do see two members of oh, nice Blitzcrank Q coming in on Chad. Penguin very super low. OP is, come on, direct to camera. OP's gonna capture that kill onto Chad. Penguin, gotta love direct to camera sometimes. So let's take another look at the gold differentials here. We have about a 500 gold differential in the bot lane. That 1,000 gold that was in the top has now swelled to 1,200. Uh-oh. In the bot lane, OP, I want to... yikes. It looks like, according to the pings, that the Xayah flashed, and that is 100% correct. So good job from Juice Me Mommy to burn the to pop the ulti there while they're on the tower. But in the mid lane, oh, nice cage by Lugo. The barrier is not enough to save you. Great gank from Meihe. Lugo picks up 300 gold from himself, and he's going to chip away at that tower and get himself a plate. Counterspell gonna temporarily scare him off. But in the end, great play from Lugo and Meihe. Front Lash just waiting in the wings here for Panic to step up. And here he goes. Lots of damage down, like nice haymaker, but not able to do much of it. He does have his ultimate available, so I'm somewhat surprised that he didn't get it and pull him back towards the river. But, you know, no harm done. He does not have flash, and he doesn't know where the enemy jungler is at the moment, so you don't want to commit too terribly hard with the lack of that knowledge. Front Lash just going and whacking the tower. Not. Oh, what an absolutely fantastic hook laid down by Allergic to Milk. But here comes Mayhay. Allergic goes golden, but it's not going to matter. Mayhay picks up the kill. And Counterspell is still going in. He's able to get the Cataclysm on the Biscuit Hat. And OP picks up a double kill. I believe he picks up 1 and 1. Overall, it's a 2 for 0 so far. Blitzcrank unable to land the Q there. And it is overall a 2 for 0 on the side of VAH. But it still does look like the side of Evil will get this push down. Juicy Mommy able to absolutely just obliterate the Blitzcrank after the stun. Not able to pick up Mayhay on the ulti though. That would have just been the icing on the cake for them. RE8 like 5 like not yet. Ugh. I heard Set talking, and I thought somebody was talking to me. It was very scary. Alright, and the mid lane turret going down. Lugo forcing to burn the flash, and he's able to get the kill onto Juice Me Mommy. Practically a 3 for 1, and he's able to turn it into a kill. You know, nice play from him, even though it looked kind of dire there for a second. Pings from the red side going down for Dragon. It is up in 5 seconds. If VAH are able to secure this, this will be their second Dragon of the game. This one being a Mountain Drake. So curious to see what our Rift will turn into after this Dragon is secured. Chad Penguin? Question mark? Yeah, probably not the best idea to walk into a jungle without much vision when the enemy team set is pretty fed. So it looks like we will have an Ocean Drake and an Ocean Rift. So this will be even scarier. The lack of vision. The lack of vision for the side of Evil is going to be a pretty frightening one. When you're having to deal with a Set and a Kha'Zix, but Counterspell going in on it. This is Lugo. He's able to get the cage down and do a decent amount of damage on a Counterspell. Oh, nice Q from Biscuit Hat to save Lugo's life there, but Lugo's pulled into the Death Realm by Panic at the Top Hat. See if he can get out of it. He cannot, but Panic at the Top Hat is caught in a 2v1. He'll be forced to flash away, and he will get out. Overall, it's a 1 for 1. Pings going down into the bot side blue jungle. Ultimate pulled down on a Mayhay, and I think he bit off more than he can chew. That is true. OP, you probably should be there. See if he can pull one, and he will not be able to pull one back. And that overall, that's overall across the map, a 3 for 1. You know, for the side of Evil. So I mean, you ask yourself, how did they get back into this game? And I think it's small little picks like that. We have 5-7 Mayhay. Oh man. Oh, Nightbot with the memes. Meanwhile, the side of VAH caught in a 2v2 in the top lane. Biscuit had front lash going in onto Panic Hat. He's able to pick up the kill. See if Blitzcrank can get the Q on Counterspell. He will be able to. I don't think he'll be able to get this one on Counterspell though. And it'll be turned around. A double kill for the VAH jungler. Sorry, the Evil jungler rather. And he is, you know, they're clawing their way back into this game, winning skirmishes after skirmishes. What was once a 6,000 or 7,000 gold lead is now chipped away at about a 4,000 gold, almost 4,000 gold. Yeah, you know, sometimes reading isn't my strong suit, Raylu. You know, I just see things, and I guess. You should have seen me the first time I saw a new Captain Turk. It didn't end well. I'm unsure why that ward wasn't caught out. Odd. But with all the pressure they have gotten on the map, it looks like VAH are going to move to this Rip Tail. We're probably able to secure it without any contest from the side of Evil. So a nice feels good pickup for them. they've got a tower lead of 4-1, and I think that's really what's really able to secure them, you know, these objectives. They've got 2 dragons to their name. They got a herald to their name. Pings going down for the side of for the side of evil rather. Pings going down onto the bot turret because they see the set front lash, the ever powerful bruiser for VAH walking towards that tower, and if they don't respond, he will easily take it. This got cleared himself a little vision. Allergic to milk able to scare him off very temporarily. Chad Penguin is pulled in by a Blitzcrank Q, and is he going to go down? Is Biscuit Hat going to get him? Let's go this way. He is not. Allergic to milk comes in huge with a nice Q. And oh my goodness, Lugo absolutely obliterates Juice Me Mommy with a nice cage and ultimate. And overall so far 1-0 for the side of VAH. Very nicely done. I keep accidentally hitting tab because, you know. I keep hitting tab and getting rid of the scoreboard. But Herald pops here in the middle. It will at least be able to get 1 charge. We'll see if it'll be able to get a second one off onto the inhibitor. That would be really good. Oh, nice ultimate from the counter spell. Bullet time coming down. So far, nobody has fallen. That is counterspell down for the side of VAH. Panic out of top hat, down onto the back line, pulling front lash into the death realm. And that is a double kill for OP. They're able to get the inhibitor. They're able to get 4 kills and overall 4 for 1 at 19 minutes. Looks like they might even look for the win here. No, they decide, no, this is good enough. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to this dragon that is spawning here in 10 seconds and get ourselves to Soul Point. Absolutely. That, you know, you gotta also kind of give it to Evo there. That was a really nice engage, and that was kind of the win condition that we talked about. Combining counter spells, Jarvan ulti. Oh, hang on a second here. I don't know where that's going. Hey, going in on a Juice Me Mommy's taken very low. He's able to pick up the kill, but it is a trade 1 for 1 nonetheless. And without your jungler, I'm not quite sure what I'm not quite sure what Mei was doing there because, you know, the dragon was coming up. But nonetheless, they're able to secure the dragon and get on to Soul Point. But as I was talking about that fight, you know, the Jarvan ulti combined with the Misfortune bullet time is how you win these fights. And they were able to lock down, I believe, 2 members of Very Average Humans, but, you know, weren't able to kind of secure that kill. I mean, it's just a test to the gold differential. You know, now it's up to nearly 9,000 gold. That is a huge difference at 21 minutes. This early game, pretty much, Very Average Humans able to do whatever they want at this stage of the game. You uncultured swine. I know! Get off! Get off! I'm doing my best here, okay? Hey, you know, when people read my name, they always pronounce it wrong too, so. Mei laying in the wings for Juice Me Mommy. Nice Q there by the Nautilus. Oh, Mei is being pulled into the death realm, but he's able to flash with the wall. Panic at the top hat follows him around. Mei is taken very low, and Panic at the top hat will take him down. Biscuit Hat going on to counterspell, see if he can get the Q. Oh, he's going to flash E, knock him up. And counterspell still not down. Nice bullet time comes down, shut down onto Ophi. That's a double kill for Lugo, however. And overall, it is a 2 for 3 in favor of Evil. Biscuit Hat. He said, get over here. But I'm not sure that's what you want to do when there's 2 people over there. But, you know, meanwhile, Front Lash is doing what he's just been doing the entire game. Absolutely bullying Panic at the top hat. But the rest of the squad is here. The cavalry has arrived. Oh, the BM! The sit-ups! Oh, my goodness. Oh. I can't get over it. If he pulls this off with the sit-ups, that would be absolutely insane. He's unable to do it, but the nasty sit-ups. Oh, Oh, front lash. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's collect ourselves. Yeah, no, really. That was, that was something. That was something. Man. But it does look like both sides are going to start pathing towards this Baron now. Mei looking at counterspell. Maybe you can get a pick off here. This would be huge. But both squads are arriving. Mei's going to keep... No, he's going to disengage. Nice Q there by the Nautilus. Able to get tons of damage down on Mei. But Legend Mill will go down to Lugo once again. Lugo has a 150 gold bounty on his name. And that is overall a 1 for 0. And it looks like it's the call for Baron with supers flooding into the mid and bottom lanes. Oh, come on, guys. And that is a Baron secured with 0 contest. Look at all the control wards down in this area. I mean, there's just 1, 2, 3, at least 3 control wards down in this area. And instead of just resetting, it looks like they're going to use this Baron buff to push in the top lane here. Back and TP used for Lugo, so he's able to complete, I believe is the GLP. I believe that's what he completed most recently. More like Mayne. That's good. That's good. Oh man, nice cage landing down there by Lugo, doing a lot of damage on the top hat. Nice bullet time coming down, taking lots of members low. Visca has going to go down. So much stuff going on. Somebody was taking him in the death realm. And oh my goodness, it is a 4-4-0, a clean sweep. This tower will surely go down, followed by the inhib. GG's going down. And it looks like, unless they, just kind of troll, that will be very average humans taking over game number 1. A very dominant performance by Very Average Humans, ending the game with a 1,200 gold differential. Absolutely huge. Great job by them. Great job by Front Lash. Also by Lugo in the late stages of the game. The unlimited scaling of Vigar 4 for 1. Oh, it was a 4 for 1? I can't count. Whatever. But obviously with the Vigar infinite scaling, anyone who gets caught in a cage is going to get insta-popped. But great game by them overall. Let's go back here. Stand by. Also doing this the stream part, so I got a break really quick. All right. So, Very Average Humans able to take that one. Very dominating performance there on the side of VAH. I will get the straw poll going here in just a second. Strawpoll.com. Create a poll in seconds. Alrighty, let's see. Front lash. While I'm making the straw poll, I want you guys to think about put in the chat, who do you think was the MVP for game number 1? Mayhay. I can't get over that. That's so funny. All right. May yay. Dude, you know, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best here. Vote for them, Blix Hooks. Yeah, man, Biscuit Hooks. Biscuit Hook. Maybe that should be his new name. Biscuit Hats. You know, his hooks, they were very well timed, and they almost always ended with, you know, a kill for his squad. I'm sorry, May. You know, if only I knew how to talk. Yay. Oh, it's strawpoll.me? Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. Well, we'll use strawpoll.com for this one, and they'll do strawpoll.me. All right, I will give it about 2 more minutes, and then we will. But for the purpose of VODs, I will cut the stream right there. We'll be back momentarily with game number 2 with Evil versus VAH, Very Average Humans. Very Average Humans able to take game number 1 there. We'll see what happens in game number 2. See you in a few minutes.